for you, eliminating Seth Rollins is, I mean, you could feel the air come out of the building.
I like that I got to do that.
My gosh.
You're the only person in the whole building that wants.
He was so disappointed.
The party
He was sitting there with his head in his hands.
I mean, this is Seth, who is, he's won every title.
Yeah.
Known to man. He's in my book. I have my 3 top wrestlers, and I try not to be in just our WWE bubble. I try to be look everywhere, and I've wrestled everybody.
Yeah.
I think I always say he's top 3. Like
For sure.
He's
incredible.
Unreal. Yeah.
You want to hit the other 2 while you're here?
So I like to say in the wrestling space, Roman Reigns is number 1, undoubtedly, and 800 something days as champion, and that's hard argument against. I like to think I'm number 2.
Nice.
And then because I've never beat Roman, and that's hopefully that's what I'd like to do. And I'd put Seth at 3, and then I'd give I think that 4 spot is somewhere between a John Moxley or a Kenny Omega. I don't know, I'm not there are other companies.
But those are all currents, right?
Yeah. Those
what about looking back?
Oh, the GOATs?
Yeah, because I want to at some point bounce a little bit. But since we're here, like who are your big dogs inspirations? Like top 3, top 4.
So my big inspirations, because when I was coming up, and my dad was in this, but my dad was older. He had me when he was like 39. Sure. I don't think I was planned, but. I don't know.
Great accident.
So hey, yeah,
you're what the baby from a 39-year-old looks like.
Yeah.
All right.
So
let's
Michael.
go. I'm almost there.
So he had me, and then later in his career, he was pretty much retired so I didn't see him in his prime. I couldn't be like rah go dad. I was more of like a case study for him. I'd order the pay-per-views. I'd sit on the floor with my figures and watch everything, and he'd just kind of sit behind me and see what I was into, because that was how he tested how he was going to continue. In the industry. But I grew up there were Shawn Michaels and Sting, because there was a WCW guy coming from the South, and my dad having been the boss there for the brief amount of time he was. So those were my guys. And then you say this, and people will be like, oh, that's a lie because he works here now, or, because when I was at AEW, I broke his throne and I made a scene out of it. But Triple H did become one of my favorites. Legend. And it's very easy to see because I model a lot of the presentation after him, but Sting and Shawn were my first 2 big favorites. A lot of crying because my dad just let me watch it and didn't really explain anything to me and how it would work. Like one time Sting broke his ribs, Vader broke his ribs, and I didn't figure, I couldn't believe it. We're driving home from the show, and I'm tearing up in the front seat, and he's not helping me. He's not letting me into the world a little bit at all. I asked him what he's gonna do. He told me, oh, yeah, I think he'll be on the show in 2 weeks. He's just going to drink some milk, and he's going to be okay. So I broke my leg in 5th grade and thought, I just do the milk.
This boy needs some milk.
Give me 2 weeks, I'll be good. I was in the cast for 7 months, so,
Hey there, if you like the clip, make sure to subscribe or check out this recommended clip to my right.